Okay, so have returned here. I'm not sure if I'll do this in two more parts or if I'm going to try and power through this. So bear with me. If you have questions about the gameplay here, by all means leave comments. But I'm going to probably rush through this some. So don't be surprised if this goes pretty quickly. We're at the 11th. We'll take a quick zoom in on the card here for you for the 11th. It's a narrow fairway. Not a super hard hole. It's kind of like average, I would say. There's no daunting, but also not cordial, so it's kind of like right in the middle. There is one chance at water, so you got to be careful, but generally speaking, it should be a par and go. That's what people should hope for, I would say. So let's move this up just a little bit so that way. Okay, so we're going to start with Evan Aldrich. As we left previously, so this is the 11th, the leaders are going to play the 6th. Celestino Garcia has the lead, so that's where we left this off. Evan Aldrich. On the 11th, it'll be course controlled 45. That's in the woods. Off the tee on a par 4, 2, master. He's not a master, so he's going to have an easy second putt for par. We'll shake it up and roll, and he will make. So, and Shinji Kanishi is out of contention, so we're going to roll him off the out of contention chart, and he will bogey this. So we'll go back to 10 now. At 10, Jae Gun Woo just birdied. Of course, that was somewhat neutralized by Garcia's birdie, so he is still 2 behind Garcia. At the par 4 10th, and it will be course control 16. And Jae Gun Woo is in the water, so tee shot finds the wet stuff, and that's going to be not such a good thing. So tee shot in the water in a 6. Is he champion? He is. Well, he'll have a chance at a par, but it's double difficult. And he is going to lag for bogey, and he will take it. But that is a devastating bogey for him. Just can't seem to get going in the right direction for more than just a hole. Carlos Solari at -2. That's 36. That's going to be in the woods with the second shot. The green die is on 6 again, so Woods' second shot 6. Is Solari a master? No. He's going to have a double difficult putt for par. He will... Well, he's going to spend his blue chip to make it difficult. Needs a 1 to 3 now. It's a 5, misses now. Moderate bogey. Misses that. It's going to be a double for him. Easy double. But now a 6 on the 10th. And he is now going to be off the... He's going to be out of contention. He drops to even, and the leader's at -7, so... Solari is basically in bad shape. So we'll go to 9. It'll be McAdams and Van Dyke. McAdams at -1. Let me double check here. He started at 3 under, and he dropped 2 shots on 5 and 6. He's at -1. He's actually right on the edge of being out of contention. That's a 5, and that's the only course control number here. 15 is going to be in the woods off the tee. 4 is he workman? No. Moderate second putt for par. Needs a 1 to 5 or else he's going to drop out of contention. And he does get it. 38 on the front for McAdams. Here's Van Dyke. And he'll have control 366. So Van Dyke a shaper, semi-shaper, no. So he's going to be in the. He's going to have a short game check. And the green die is 6. Is he stone? No. So difficult putt for par. That's a 1 to 3. Doesn't have any blue chips, so he will try and he makes it. So for him, that's an even par 36 on the front. Go to the 8th. And it'll be Trevor Known with the par on the last hole. So course control 15. Just in the woods. Misses the water roll, which is good. Woods off the tee. 6. Master, no. Double difficult putt for par. No one is -3. He's going to lag for bogey. Easy bogey putt makes it. And he'll drop a shot to -2. So not a very the luck's not really going there the golfer's way today. 36 is in the woods off the tee as well. 4. Workman, no. Moderate second putt for par. That's 1 to 4. And he misses, so it makes an easy bogey. So both players bogey. Moberly drops to -3, and he had been in pretty good shape there for a while, but now he is declining at a pretty quick rate. So Gareth Leonard at the 7th, par 3. 23, that's going to be in the rough. Almost gets the green. But now the rough off the tee and a 3. He's not a workman, so he'll have a gimme par putt. And that goes in. Adam Trenchard now with 2 blue chips to use. If he could get a moderate birdie putt at some point, he would really be able to move it up to gimme. All right, so it's going to be triple sixes. This is a special result, right? Let's check. Triple sixes, special result. So let's see what happens here. Little detour here for Trenchard. This could be interesting for him. Could be good, could be bad. So we have to re-roll 2 dice for level 1, par 3. Let's shake them up good. 12. Out of bounds tee shot. Roll again. Add penalty stroke to result in stormy rest of the round. So that's not what you want to have. So we're going to have to start over with this hole for Trenchard, and he'll be hitting 3 off the tee. So Trenchard with a horrible break. 12. Well, it's going to be Golf Cam course, but again, we add 2. And it's a 2 on the par 3. Cordial, no. Daunting, no. Easy putt for par. Well, it's an easy putt for par if you didn't have to add a stroke and go distance. So it's actually going to be a double bogey for him. Right? I mean, that's the way that I play it. So he gets easy double. How about that? Snake eyes. That'll be a 5. And Trenchard goes to -1 with McAdams. So, all right. So back to Garcia at the 6th. It'll be course control 14. I guess I can't get these. I'm going to have to just drop them down here. 14. Golf cam course. That's good for Garcia, right? Garcia with the birdie on the last hole. Is it cordial hole? No. Daunting? No. It'll be an easy putt for par. Not a problem. Zephaniah Scott dropped 2 shots. Well, 1 shot so far today. Would really like to get some kind of a birdie streak going here and get back into this 2. So it'll be 14. Also on the golf cam course with the 2 green. Daunting. Nope. So easy. Putt for par. And he'll make. Okay, so not much change at the top of the leaderboard. We will move on to hole 12. And this is a tough hole right here. Semi-daunting hole, semi-challenging green. Don't think there's any water on this hole, and it's somewhat forgiving as far as there's a lot of golf cam course selections. But so we'll go with Aldrich here. He's been on a par streak since number 3. 24. He's in the rough with his second shot. And a 5. Master. No, he's not. He's going to have a difficult putt for par. 1 to 3. And he makes it. Kanishi. And he will, on a semi-daunting hole, needs to roll. That's going to be a par. Okay. Back to 11. We'll go to, not Wu. Well, actually, I guess it would be Wu because he bogeyed, but Solari doubled. So, Jae-Gung Wu had a nice start to his round, but then has basically fallen apart. 45 in the rough, or in the trees, excuse me, not the rough. Trees, tee shot, 6, master, no. Double difficult. He will take the easy bogey. Back-to-back bogeys for him. And he's down to -3. And so Solari, this is a normal hole. 6, that's a bogey. Bogeys for both guys on that hole. Trent McAdams hanging on for dear life. Does have a chip to use at the 10th if he wants. 35, it's going to be golf cam course. It's a normal hole, so a chance at potentially 5. Daunting, no. Or scatter. He's not scatter. He's going to have a clutch putt for birdie. He's normal. He's going to use the blue let's see, no. He's going to go ahead. He's going to use the blue chip 1 to 5. Makes it. Needed to use it, or else he would have missed it. So he gets a birdie, and he will prolong his life on this round with a birdie there. He draws to within 5. So Van Dyke, 15 in the woods, off the tee, misses the water, fortunately for him, in a 6. Is he a master, semi-master, no dot, so no. Double difficult putt for par. Van Dyke has been snowballing. He's going to try and make this. He feels like he needs some kind of a gift here. Needs a 1. Gets a 4, so that's going to be a difficult bogey putt, 1 to 3. So he will make that. Back to -2. 4 golfers. So pretty much everybody's having a pain in the butt time of this, aren't they? Not a whole lot of good golf being played here by any of these golfers. Trevor Nolan. And that'll be 266 on his card on the par 4. King or Shaper? He's a king, semi-king, doesn't have the dot, so he's not a champion, so we go to right now. And right now, Trevor Nolan's semi-cold. And we go to right now, and let's see what we have to check. Right now chart and a 2. So par 4 2. Is he hot? No, he isn't. So he has a difficult putt for birdie. No chips. He's going to roll it out. Needs a 1. Misses. So now a moderate putt for par, 1 to 5. Makes that. So a 4. Bogey, 38. No one started at -4. He's at -2. So now we're going to go with Moberly, who has been backing up pretty steadily here the last couple of holes. 144. Legend, no. Champion, no. So he's going to have a green cam. But the green isn't friendly, it's just normal. So let's see, a 1 on a par 4. Is it challenging? No. And he's not scatter, so he's going to have a clutch putt for birdie. 1 to 3. Gets a blue chip if he makes it, red chip if he misses. 1 to 3. There you go. Birdie for Moberly. He needed that sorely. He gets a 3 on the 9th. And so that gives him an even par 36 on the front 9. Get back to -4 where he started the day. Maybe he can start putting something together here. Back to 8. Gareth Leonard. At the tough par 4 8th. 14. Oh. Gareth Leonard with a 14 on the course control with a 5 means that is in the water. Off the tee, and not what he needed. Is he sunny? Leonard is not. It's going to be a moderate putt for bogey. 1 to 5 here. He will make it, but he'll drop a shot after finding the pond off the tee. Goes to -4 and a tie with Moberly. Zephaniah Scott. So still 2 back. So Trenchard. So 24, that's going to be in the sand with his second. He should be able to get up and down. We'll see. 2. Is he sandy? No. Easy putt for par. He'll make that. Back to 7. It'll be Garcia and Scott. Celestino Garcia, 2 shots ahead of his partner here. Got to be careful here with the tee shot. And he will take a par and walk away from 7, still with that at least that 2-shot lead, unless Zephaniah Scott can find a. Sorry, I was just checking. So I did give Garcia a blue chip there already. So Scott does have a blue chip. 46. It's in the woods, and it's going to be there's an asterisk there, which means things are going to be. His putt's going to be 1 tougher. He could use the blue chip to basically nullify that in a way, but so Woods T3. Not a. Oh wait, this is a par 3. Woods T3. Workman, no. So an easy putt for par. It would have been gimme otherwise. And he does make that, but everybody's in the lead groups pretty much making par. Not much change up there, just guys falling back. So we got to 13 now. And so let's just go ahead and give the zoom look here. So this hole, every putt will be a little tougher. Cypress lined sand trap guarding the elevated green. It's a memorable hole to finish as far as at the green. So let's see how Aldrich tackles this. Here, this is what I want. All right. So Evan Aldrich, 9 pars in a row. Looking to make it 10, and actually love a birdie off of this. So 1, 2, 4. Actually, I want to look at one thing. Okay, so the triangle only counts when the course controls. So because it's a 1, that means the golfer controls this shot. So 1, 2, 4. Is he a duffer? No, he's not. Let's make sure. That says bomber, right? Yes, bomber. No, not a firm green. So he's going to have golf cam green. Par 4, not friendly or challenging. So it's going to be. Or wait, that's. Wait. Yeah, golf cam green. Friendly or challenging? No. So with a 4, it's going to be a clutch putt for par. He is gold, 1 to 5. Earns a blue chip, so he's got some stacked up here, but he can't seem to make any progress at all with the course. So, and a semi-daunting Kanishi 1. Rolled the decider, and it's a no, so that'll be a par for him. All right, so back to 12. Back-to-back bogeys for Wu. He's had a lot of these guys have had some big struggles here, and it will be 11. It's in the woods, and he's going to have a tougher one tougher difficulty on the putt. So par 4 off the tee, right? Yes. Workman, no. So it'd be a difficult second putt for par. It's moderate in the book, so it makes it difficult. 1 to 3, and he does make it. Solari, this is a semi-daunting hole in the 2, makes the par. Go to 11. And it'll be McAdams who birdied on 10, so maybe something to build on. And he will get control 266. This could work out for him here. Par 4, 266. Is he a king or a shaper? No. Champion, semi-champion, no dot. So he's going to go to right now. Now he is semi-hot. He gets to roll. Let's see what we need to call on for 6. We need to check and see if he is hot. We re-roll this because this we use the dot for champion. So this is for if he's hot. He's semi-hot, and right now he is hot. So that means he gets a moderate putt for birdie, 1 to 2. Not the best you could hope for, but he makes it. And so back-to-back birdies for McAdams. And he will get himself to -3, so maybe make a late charge. So Van Dyke, he's riding bogey train right now. He will take a par and move on. He's seen enough of these tough holes. He just wants to manage here for the moment, get some blue chip capital to spend later, and it will now be Ellis Moberly birdied the last hole. Get himself back to -4. He's 3 shots behind. He'll have control 155. Is he a bomber or a duffer? He is neither of those because, and actually this is lucky that he's got that as a no for the decider die, because if he was a bomber, it'd be a gallery groans. Now is he champion? No. Right now he is neutral, so he needs to hope for a check of cold on the par 4 with a 5, and it is. Is he cold? No. It'll be a moderate putt for birdie, so another chance. He could make it easy with the blue chip. He's going to go ahead and let it ride. 1 to 2 he needs. And it's a 3. He should have used it. So that makes an easy par putt. Trying to play the odds a little bit. Wanted to be able to save that for a chance when maybe he could have built up 2 and got himself to a gimme on a. All right, so there's a 6. Trevor Nolan will take a par. Okay, we'll go back to 9 now for Leonard, who just bogeyed in unfortunate fashion, and Trenchard, who has 2 chips. This is an easier hole. Now, Trenchard could attack. He's at -1. Trenchard started at what, 5? Something's not right here. -5, right? No, -4. -3. Oh, that's why this was a double bogey. Yeah, so he is at -1. Well, he's got blue chips. He is going to attack the green here on the par 4. So what would he be best having, I guess? He really needs a 1 roll here. He gets a 3, so that'll be a double difficult pitch for birdie. He could use the 2 blue chips to make it a moderate putt for birdie, or he could try and maybe earn another blue chip. He's going to do that. Needs a 1 and a dot. Gets a 3 and a dot, so he misses. That makes a difficult putt for par. He'll use 1 blue chip to make it a moderate, and he'll make that. So that is a 39 on the front. Really bad going for him there. So Gareth Leonard bogeyed the 8th. I'd love to get a birdie here. 1-4-6. Legend or dynamic. He's neither of those. Not a firm green. So right now, and he is semi-cold. And it's an odd number. So that means, is he cold? No. He's going to have a, you know what? Let's see. Did we use the checks for him? He did not have a check. So this actually helps him. He is not cold. He's semi-cold, but the no means it's fine. So with him being not cold, it means he gets a gimme putt for birdie. So Gareth Leonard could get that shot back if he can just avoid the double 6s, and he does. So he'll drop to -5 with a birdie, so that's helpful. 35 on the front, 2 shots behind, and so now we go to 8. Celestino Garcia. 36 is in the woods. T Woods to master, no. Easy second putt for par. And that is in. Now Zephaniah Scott. He really needs a break or 2 here. 15. Woods off the tee with a 5. Is he a master? No. Difficult putt for par. Needs a 1 to 3. Gets a 4. Now he has. Or wait, what was that? It was a 5, right? Master. Difficult. Yeah, difficult for par. Now moderate for bogey. 1 to 5 makes it. So Zephaniah back to -4, and the gap is pretty much growing here with the leaders. So we're to hole 14. Moving right along, be Evan Aldrich. Another one of these tough par threes with water looming. He's going to use a blue chip, take control, and see if he can make it work for him. -2. 1, 2, 3. Golf Cam Green, and it's semi-challenging, but does not have the dot. So this could prove to be something useful for him. Let's see. Challenging Green, no, because no dot. Hacker, no. He'll have a clutch putt for birdie. He is gold. Needs to avoid a 6 here. And he gets a 5. That is a birdie. He gets another blue chip. Well, no, he spent a blue chip. He can't earn one. But he does get a birdie. A 2. He will go to -3. And is still hanging around. Shinji Kanishi, this is a daunting hole. And a 5 on a daunting hole. We roll the decider die. It is going to be a bogey for him. Okay, back to 13. Jae Gun Woo. No chips to use. 4. So we go off of the course control 24 in the sand with his second, and he's going to have whatever the result is increased by 1 level of difficulty. Is he chunky? Nope. So it's going to go from moderate par to difficult par putt. 1 to 3. Misses. Moderate bogey. Makes. So Wu back to -2. I'll tell you who it's avoided so far is Celestino Garcia. He's avoided the junk. Semi-daunting. 4, that's a par. For Solari, we'll go back to 12. McAdams first on back-to-back birdies. He'd love to get another one here. But it's tough to do that on this hole. He's going to have control 5, 6, 6. Par 4. Is he a legend? No. Is he a champion? Semi-champion? No. Could have had an easy birdie putt, but go to the right now chart, and he is hot. Back-to-back birdies. He's probably going to have a good chance here. Par 4, 6 hot. Yes, moderate putt for birdie. Needs a 1 or a 2, or else that streak will end. And he gets a 2. 3 birdies in a row for McAdams, and he drops to -4. And he is within 3 shots of the lead. If Celestino Garcia starts stumbling, McAdams could be right back in this. Oh, we still have Van Dyke to go on this hole. And we got the deciders die yes. So there is a course control 36 in the rough, or in the bunker, excuse me. Second shot. And a 2. Is he sandy? No. He'll have an easy par putt. And that's in. All right, now we'll go back to 11 for Nolan and Moberly. Moberly first. And it'll be 45 in the woods. Woods T5. Is he a master? No. It's going to be a difficult second putt for par. 1 to 3. And he misses. Moderate bogey. Makes that. All right, no one. So Moberly held on to his blue chip. Drops to -3, though. All right, 66. Woods first shot and a 3. Is he a workman? No. Easy putt for par. And that goes. So now we'll go to Leonard on the 10th. Birdied the 9th. That's a 3. That means Course control 56, so that's going to be golf cam course. And a 4, a par 4. Cordial hole, no. Daunting hole, no. Easy putt for par. And that's good. Trenchard really got a bad break there. Went out of bounds on the 7th. So here, so on a 5. That'll be 46. That's golf cam course and a 5 on a par 4. Daunting, no. Scatter, no. Clutch putt for birdie for Trenchard. 1-3. He's going to spend a blue chip to make it 1-5. Oh, no. And he misses. So now he has an easy par putt. But, man, that that went by the wayside. Perfect opportunity to try and get back a stroke. So going to the 9th now. We got Garcia and Scott. Scott bogeyed the 8th. So Garcia first after pars. He's parred everything except birdie in 5. And he's gonna he could attack the green. He's gonna attack the green here rather than try that clutch. Or does he want to try the clutch par putt? He'll try the clutch par putt. Needs a 1-4. He would get another blue chip if he makes it. And he gets a 2, so there you go. So, and he finishes out 35 on the front, 1 under par. Zephaniah Scott working on a 38 unless he can manage a birdie here at 9. Whoa. Got lucky that didn't go somewhere else. That's a 6. So that'll be 3, 5, 6. Golfer controlled. So Scott 3, 5, 6. Scatter or puny? No, he's neither of those. Champion, semi-champion with a dot. So yes, he is. Easy putt for birdie. And yes, he's going to spend the blue chip to make it. Gimme. Needs to avoid the 6s. Makes it. So that lifts his spirits a bit. Puts him in position to possibly charge here on the back. 37, not a great start to his final round, but opportunity knocks. Now, where are we at? So we are at the point where we do emerging contender. And it was getting so warm I needed to take off my flannel shirt that was over top of my t-shirt here. Getting pretty warm. So it's in the 50s here in Delaware. Okay, so with emerging contender, our leader is at 1 under par. So the chances are there that we could have someone come out of here. So if you're 5 under, you don't roll for an emerging contender for this round. 2 to 4 under par for this round, which he is not. He's 1 under. Roll once. Otherwise, we're going to roll twice for the emerging contender. So it could come out of B plus or B. So let's see what happens here. We're going to roll twice. First roll, 45. It needs to start with a 1. So a second roll. Neither roll gives an emerging contender. So everybody is kind of flummoxing. Okay, so what that means is we go to 15, the last par 5 on the course, and the last, what I would call the last real opportunity to get a good score. Everything else is pretty difficult here, I believe. Let's take a look through these final holes. 15 is semi-cordial, but then you got 16... Not terrible, but still. And then you got 17 that's pretty tough. Some water in play, potentially. And then you've got a really daunting hole 18. If you know, this is the type of hole that if Aldrich wants to set a score, he really needs at least a birdie here, maybe an eagle. But there is water in play, so here we go. He'd love a 1 or a 2. And he gets a 4. That's not good. 35. Golf Cam course could sneak a birdie out of this, maybe. It's oh, but it's gonna be a challenge. Wait, it's semi-cordial. It's gonna be cordial. That's good. Par 5, 1. Cordial hole, yes. Clutch putt for birdie. He's gold. 1 to 5. Oh, no. And he misses it, so he loses a blue chip. The red chip cancels it out. Now easy putt for par. Well, that's going to be a par, but that is a very disappointing result. So semi-cordial 3 is a par for Kanishi on the out of contention roll. So Jae Gun Woo -2. Par 3, daunting. And let's see. He may be willing to roll the dice on this one. This is a par 3. He could take a moderate putt for birdie here, and he will. He'll pass up the blue chip to try a 1 to 2 chance at a birdie. Wants to get to -3. It's a 1. It's in. Wow. So that was a good attack the green for him. Solari, it's daunting 5 is going to be, we roll, it's a bogey. Okay, so McAdams now. 3 birdies in a row. He's trying to make a rise here at the 13th. And it's going to be course controlled. 25. Golf Cam course. Par 4. And a 6. Is it a daunting hole? Yes, it is. It's going to be a clutch putt for par. He had a chance at a birdie if the decide or die had been blank. 1 to 3. Makes the putt. Gets a blue chip. And his streak is over, but he got some capital to spend later now. Martin Van Dyke. And 146 with a course control number of 2. He can control this. 146. Legend or dynamic? No. Firm green? No. It's going to be right now. And right now he is neutral. It's going to check whether he's hot since it is even, and so it's going to be a double difficult putt for birdie because he's not hot. He's going to try to make it. He's way out. Needs a 1 and a dot for this double difficult putt for birdie. And he misses it on both counts. So difficult putt for par. He will hold on to it and hope for a 1 to 3. He gets it, so par for him. We'll go to the 12th with no one and Moberly. Semi-daunting par 4, and it'll be no one. 15 golf cam course. So with a semi-daunting, that's going to be daunting with the dot. 1 par 4 cordial or laser. Is he laser? No. Clutch putt for par. 1 to 3. Wants to get 2 chips here if he can make it. Makes it. Earns a second blue chip. He might be able to trade that in for a birdie here down the road. Moberly. 56 rough. First shot 1. Workman no. So it's going to be a wow shot. Can get a blue chip. Maybe a chance to hole it out. Maybe a chance for birdie here on a good shot out of the rough. Let's roll it off. But it's a 4, so it'll be an easy putt for birdie. Going to use one of his blue chips. It'll be gimme putt for birdie. He will make. So he gets back to -4 after a bogey on the previous hole. Still flirting around here with the top 5. 11th, Gareth Leonard and Adam Trenchard. Leonard with a birdie on 9. Both guys parred 10. It'll be a chance to pick up a blue chip and take a par here for Leonard. Now, Trenchard out of blue chips, and there's a 3 and no. So a 23 in the sand with his second, almost hit the green. Par 4, sand second, 6. Is he sandy? No. Double difficult putt for par. Trenchard, he is going to fall out of contention. He's going to go with the easy bogey putt. He'll make it, but that's going to be it for him, barring a bogey from Garcia, which we'll see right now. Actually, we'll see after Scott goes. Scott has the honor, birdie on 9 to close out the front. And so we've got 23 in the sand with his second on a par 4. With a 1. Is he chunky? Semi-chunky, but no decide or die. It's going to be a pin shot. Be great if he could hole it out here. Oh, he's got a chance. Needs the decide or die. And he gets it. That is a birdie for Zephaniah Scott. And back-to-back birdies now. And he draws to within 1. So made the call, I guess. But Celestino Garcia. 2 blue chips. And it's going to be a 45. He's in the woods with his driver, and then a 5. Is he a master? No. Difficult second putt for par. He's going to use a blue chip, make it moderate. Needs to avoid a 6 here. Does. So, still. So, Trenchard now off the leaderboard. And we're about 47 minutes into this. We're getting towards these final holes. Would kind of like to, maybe I'll just finish this up in this batch here. So here's Aldrich. Missed out on the par 5. Here is Aldrich. Kind of want to have him take control of this hole just to see what happens, but going to have him keep it to, okay, he's going to get another blue chip. See, that's part of another reason why it can be good not to grab control on a hole, because you pass up a blue chip if you were to roll a 6. So Kanishi, normal 5 is a par. Okay, so Wu -3 right now. At the par 5, 15, see if anybody can see if he can get a. It's going to be on the course. And 56 in the rough. Rough par 5, 3 T. Rough T par 5, 3 Workman. Not a workman, so a moderate putt for birdie. Here's a chance for him. 1 or a 2. Misses. Easy putt for par then makes that. Solari semi-cordial 2, and a chance at a birdie if he makes the decider die, and he gets it. So there's a birdie for Solari. We go back to 14. McAdams. Trying to climb his way back into this. He'll take a blue chip. They make 2, take a par. On this par 3, well, you know what? We already wrote it down. We could have had him attack with a 3. Is he soft? No, he's not. So he would have had a difficult pitch. She would have needed a 1. He will take the par there. Martin Van Dyke been kind of treading water here. He'll get control 4-4-6. Is he a hacker? No. Goes to his mood. He's sunny, so that's a good thing. Let's check 6 on the mood. Par 3, 6. Is he sunny? Yes. Moderate putt for birdie. Going to use the blue chip. Make it easy, 1-4. Didn't need to use the blue chip, but he does anyway, and he will move to -3. So, okay, back to 13 and no one. -2, kind of the last guy in contention for us here on our leaderboards. Moberly first, though. Anything off of the course, which this will be, gets an added level of putt difficulty. 25, Golf Cam course with a 3, par 4. Cordial, no. Daunting, no. Clutch putt for par, so we don't need to add any difficulty to that. That's just going to be 1-3 for him. And he misses, he loses his blue chip. Yeah, well, we would have just, that's how we were going to do it. So, easy bogey. And he just can't seem to get anything going here. Moberly drops back to -3. So, now no one. And so he will have control 1-4-6. No increase in putt difficulty here. Legend or dynamic. Semi-legend, no dot, so no. Firm green, no. We go to right now. And no one is nothing. And I think the 6 means it'll be a hot check, which means that's a problem. Difficult putt for par. 1-3. He's going to hold on to this. Misses. Moderate bogey. He'll make that, but that's going to drop him another shot behind. Goes to -1. Could say maybe he should have used blue chip there, but I don't really like using blue chips for par. Okay, so Gareth Leonard. 2 shots behind. 13, sand tee shot. So sand tee shot 3, chunky, no. Easy second putt for par. Needs to avoid 6s. Does. Trenchard, no blue chips left. Actually, no. Trenchard doesn't get a roll. He has to roll like this. Semi-daunting. 4. It's going to be a par for him. Okay. And now it will be it'll be Zephaniah Scott with back-to-back birdies, getting back to within 1. Can he get lucky enough to find another one along the way? 24, Golf Cam Green. He should at least get a par out of this. And a 6, par 4. Friendly Green, no. Laser Golfer, no. So he's going to have a clutch putt for par. Ugh. He has no chips. He needs a 1-3. And he gets it. Gets a blue chip and maintains his position, 1 behind Garcia. Garcia now with a chance. Let's see. He's going to have 24 again. And this time a 3 on the green. Challenging green, no. It's going to be a clutch putt for birdie for him. Semi-gold. 1-4. Oh, and he misses it. He's going to lose his blue chip. Maybe he should have. Even if he had spent it, it'd been a problem. Easy par putt. Makes the easy par putt, but oh boy, he misses an opportune chance to get that 2-shot lead back. So All right, we are at about 55 minutes in the video, and I think we're just going to keep trucking along here. Things are going to pick up speed as we finish up. So, Evan Aldrich at the 17th. These last two holes are pretty interesting. Could be in the water. Could be a birdie. Not an easy hole. Here is Aldrich. Aldrich is going to use a blue chip to take control. Try to avoid the water here. See if he can get to -4 and put up a score. 2-3-5. Is he a champion? No. It's going to go off his mood, and he does not have a mood. So par 3. Is he stormy? No. Moderate putt for birdie. Here's a chance. He could use that blue chip to get easy. He's going to hold on to it to maybe take control of the 18th. He needs a 1 or a 2. And he gets a 4. So that's going to mean easy putt for par. Oh! Gimme bogey putt. Oh, man. Whenever you roll those, you always think to yourself, man, I hope that someone doesn't get a double 6. And that just hurts down where it's not supposed to hurt. Kanishi, double daunting, and that's Aldrich's. Semi-daunting with a 2, that's a par. But man, I'll tell you what, that's so disheartening. Wow. Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts for me. Right here it is. Okay. Jae Gun-woo, the 16th hole. Running out of time, and he gets triple sixes, but unfortunately the 2 means course control, 66 in the woods. Woods par 4. Tee shot 6. Is he a master? No. Double difficult putt for par. He's gonna try. He needs a 1. No. Now a difficult putt for bogey. He needs a 1 through 3. Gets it. Solari, normal hole 6. That's a bogey. So Woo drops to -2. All right, so we're at 15. McAdams 3 back. Again, he's a guy that's far enough behind. It started far enough ahead. He could post a score and put the pressure on. He's going to go ahead and roll it here and see what happens. Going to be course control 14 in the woods with his second shot. Can he get out of here and get a birdie? 3. Is he a workman? No, he's not. He will have a moderate putt for par. 1 to 5. And he makes it. So no fireworks there for McAdams, but he does have blue chips to send. So 35 is going to be golf cam course on a cordial hole because of the decider die. That should be good for him. So a 3 on a par 5 cordial hole, yes. Clutch putt for birdie. Van Dyke semi-rust though, needs a 1 or a 2. Oh, and it almost had it. He's going to miss. Easy par makes. He gets a red chip. Settles for par. Go to 14. And it'll be Moberly. Both guys bogeyed the 13th. It's par 3, nothing to sniff at. And Moberly will take a par here. Wait, let's see. Should he attack the green? A 3 on a par 3 lets him. Is he soft? No. Difficult pitch for birdie. Moberly is -3. Difficult pitch gives him a moderate putt for par. He's going to take the blue chip and take the par. little bit conservative there. If he had blue chips, he could have tried to reduce the difficulty of that pitch. 26 golf cam course and a 2 on a par 3. Cordial hole, no. Daunting hole, oh yes it is. Clutch putt for bogey, knowing he has to spend a blue chip to get the 1 to 5. Gets the putt, but that was a clutch putt for bogey. Back-to-back bogeys for Nolan, and he is going to drop out of contention. So another one bites the dust. Unless Garcia bogeys here, that's a possibility. All right, Gareth Leonard and Adam Trenchard. Leonard to tee first, and he's going to take another blue chip. 2 behind, he will maintain where he's at. Adam Trenchard. So that is a 35. Okay, golf cam course and a 1 on a par 4. Cordial, no. Laser golfer. He's not laser, so it's going to be a clutch putt for par for Trenchard. 1 to 3. Gets it, so he gets a blue chip and makes the par. Back to 12 and your leaders. It'll be Zephaniah Scott first. Another tough hole. Semi-daunting. So it'll be 23 in the woods with his second shot. And a 5. Is he a master? No. Difficult putt for par. He's going to roll it off. Needs a 1 to 3. And he'll make it. In the hole, Celestino Garcia, no blue chips. And he'll have control, 4, 5, 6. And this is going to go straight to golf cam green if I'm right. Par 4, 4, 5, 6. Golf cam green. And a 5 on a par 4. Friendly green, no. Challenging green, yes. Clutch putt for bogey, uh-oh. Garcia semi-gold. He gets a chance here with a 1 to 4. And he makes it, so he will get a blue chip. But he bogeys and will drop into a tie with Scott. At -6, and Trevor Nolan will get to keep playing here. So, okay, so the first group we're watching here reaches the 18th, the ultimate hole. And Evan Aldrich is going to use a blue chip to take control of this hole. So we'll see if this can benefit him, maybe get him up to -3. 2, 3, 5 on the par 4. Legend or Shaper? Nope, neither of those. Is he a champion? No. The right now chart, and right now he's semi-cold. So it's going to check whether he's hot, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be a difficult putt for birdie. Doesn't have any blue chips. Might as well write it out here. Difficult putt for birdie. Right, where is it? 3? Oh, it's a 2 on a par 4. Difficult putt for birdie. Needs a 1. And he misses. So now a moderate putt for par. 1 to 5. And that is that for him. He goes even par on the back. Not a bad round. 71 even par. Finishes the day at -2 where he started. And that's where he will finish. So not too bad. Figures he left some shots out on the course. Now, Kanishi finishes up with a 3 on the daunting hole. That's going to be a par for him. And he shot a 37 on the back. That's a 76 total. So for him, he started at 2 under. And he ends up at 3 over par. So we can move these cards here. now kind of start shoving some things around a little bit here to make a little more room. So we're just going to try and plug away here and finish. Back to 17. Jae Gun Woo and Carlos Solari. Solari will go first here, right, with his birdie at the previous hole. This is a semi-daunting one. And yes, that's a birdie. Jae Gun Woo at -2. He'll pick up a blue chip, take it, get his par at the 17th. Not an easy hole. And may try to do the same thing that Aldrich did at the 18th. So back to 16, Trent McAdams looking for a birdie opportunity. He wants to try and get to within a shot of the lead here. 24, Golf Cam course. Par 4 and a 4. Cordial hole, no. Daunting hole, no. That's an easy putt for par. As long as he doesn't get 6s. Oh boy, almost. But he... Wait a second. That should be... I'm gonna make sure that this is right. This should be Van Dyke who... That should be him getting the par. That's my bad. He went to Golf Cam course and there wasn't any checks that we really had to do. So it's gonna be McAdams this time. And it's a 1. Well, guess what? He's gonna get it. Oh, and it's gonna be a special result. Looky there, 4s. Golfer controls and 4s. Special result. Let's see what happens here. Par 4, level 1. 26. Beautiful shot. Gimme putt for birdie. Golfer in the zone. Awarded blue chip after each hole the rest round. Oh my. Well, here we go. As long as he gets a birdie here. He does. So Trent McAdams. And that's in the right order there. So let's see. After each hole, the rest around, well, he's going to get a 3rd blue chip, and he can use those from here on out. 1 back. So, man, how does that luck work out? My word, that's... Yeah, I mean, that's all dependent. I mean, a Martin Van Dyke fan will not be happy about what I did, probably. But so Ellis Moberly at the 15th. Right? He'll have control. 2, 3, 4. Par 5. Not a direct green. Is he gilded? No. Dynamic? No. Golf Cam green. It's semi-challenge. It's just going to be a normal green because of the decide or die. Par 5, 2. Friendly green? No. Challenging? No. Easy putt for par. Moberly gets his par. Trevor Nolan still fishing around here, not having to go, and he's going to get control. 2, 5, 5, par 5. Is he a legend? Semi-legend with a dot, so yes, he'll get a blue chip, and with a 2, may have a chance to go for it. Let's see. Is he a champion? No, that's the trouble. He's not a champion, so he can't go for it. He's going to get polite applause, which means we re-roll the white die. And it's a 2, a difficult putt for birdie for him. He's got 2 blue chips. He's going to make it easy. 1 to 4. And he does get a birdie. -1. Okay, so now it will be Gareth Leonard at the 14th. Everybody's got some blue chips to use right now. It seems to be in the hunt here. And he's going to get another one as he's going to take a par on this tough par 3. 3 for Gareth Leonard. Adam Trenchard out of the hunt. I might as well just take his blue chips away because he's not even in the hunt. Daunting 5, roll of the D. There, it's going to be a par. Okay, I'm back to 13 for the leaders here. Tied for the lead, Garcia and Scott. And it'll be Zephaniah Scott first. He's hung tough here. He'll have control of this hole, 4-5-5. Legend, yes, he's going to get a blue chip, a second one. And he goes to the gallery cheers with a 5. Is he a hacker? No. Moderate putt for birdie. He's going to use both of his blue chips here. And that takes him from moderate to easy to gimme. And he has a chance to take the lead outright. And he makes it. Birdie for Scott. He goes to -7. And Garcia now needs to try and equal that roll. So again, he'll have control as well. 1-3-4. Par 4. Direct green, no. Hacker, no. It's going to be experience. And he is normal. So if it checks whether he's a prospect or not, he'll be in good shape. But if it's checking to see if he's an icon, it's a 3 on the par 4. Prospect, no. It's going to be an easy putt for birdie. He can make it gimme. He will as well to try and match Scott, and he makes it. So birdies matching here for the two leaders, and we will go on here with a really nice matchup. Gareth Leonard losing ground a little bit, but he's coming up to the 15th with a chance maybe to birdie and to gain back, and he also has blue chips to spare. So Solari with the birdie, we will roll him here on the daunting 18th. He'll get a par. So let's see how he finished the back 9. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. 38 and 36, 74. So Evan Aldrich is at -2. I said Kanishi was +3. Solari, 74. He was -2. So that'll be a +1 for him. All right, Jae Gun Woo at the 18th. These guys are going to be taking control of this themselves, trying to see if they can use their own 2-2-4 on a par 4. See if they can use their attributes to get a birdie, because clearly the course is going to be tough here. 2-2-4. Is he king or bomber? No, he's not. Champion? Yes, he is a champion. That's an easy putt for birdie for him. So needs a 1-4. Oh, and he gets a 5. So gimme par putt. Pretty much been a synopsis of his day right there. So bogey, that's 3 over, 2 over, 3 over, 38 and 34, 72. Jae Gun Woo started day -3 and a +1, so -2 for him. Tied with Evan Aldrich. We'll just put that just like that. Okay, we can get rid of these. Okay, so now McAdams on the 17th. Tough hole. He will take control of it here and try to see if he can work a birdie out of this. 3-4-4 on the par 3. Is he utility? No. It's going to go to his experience, and he is an icon. And the 4 is going to check whether he's an icon, so that should give him a chance here. 4, icon. Played this hole before. Easy putt for birdie. He'll use the other blue chip, give himself a gimme. As long as he misses the 6s, and he does, he will get a birdie and gets a 2 back-to-back birdies. He is 5 under on this back 9. Or wait, this is Trent McAdams. Sorry, and he gets to -6 on 17. He could post a score. Martin Van Dyke now Oh, and Trent McAdams gets another blue chip after that hole. Remember? He gets a blue chip after every hole from here on out. So, Van Dyke with a 6, and he can check and see what he would get out of this. Par 3, if he attacks the green, difficult putt for birdie. He's going to erase the blue or the red chip, take his par, and remain at -3. So we're going to go to 16 now. It'll be no one and Moberly. Moberly will be no one will be first since he birdied the previous hole. That's a 2, so it'll be course control 14 in the sand. Tee shot sand. We haven't had a lot of course control here. I've been trying to use blue chips towards it. Course control par 4, tee shot sand, first shot 4. Chunky, no. Moderate second putt for par. And the 1 to 5 is okay. Ellis Moberly has a blue chip. Love to get a 6 here and get a second one to take into those final holes. Can't get it. Going to be 24. Golf cam course. And a 4 on a par 4. Cordial, no. Daunting, no. Easy putt for par. And that will be a par, so he's going to have to make a choice which hole he wants to use that on. So back to 15. Leonard 2 shots behind. He'll be first to play here. He's going to hold on to the blue chips. Might want to use it to try and get a better shot at a birdie here. He'll have control with a 2. That's good. 1, 4, 6 on to par 5. Legend or Bomber, no, he's neither of those. Champion, no. Hacker, no. Going to go to experience. He's an icon, and it's another even number, which is good. So from experience, par 5, 4. Is the icon? Yes. Easy putt for birdie. He'll use a blue chip, make it a gimme, and he could draw even with McAdams, and he does. So there you go. A couple guys at -6. Nice down the stretch here for some of these guys. Trenchard not in the midst of it here. That's a par for him. We'll go back to 14. Scott and Garcia. Scott first to go here at this. This is where the tournament may be made down the stretch here. If any of these guys can get some blue chips. That's a 4. That means course control 26. Golf cam course. Some good. That should be a good thing there. 2 on the par 3. Cordial hole, no. Daunting hole, yes. So a clutch putt for bogey. Scott gets rooked there. Needs a 1 to 3. Misses. Gets a red chip. And he's going to be due for a double here on the easy double putt. And that is really devastating. All that work he's put in. Now Garcia's got to find a way to avoid the same fate. They don't have any. Oh, here he's going to get a blue chip. He's going to take the par and run. So Garcia maintains -7 while Scott falls to -5 with 4 to play. Getting hot here, and McAdams could potentially post a score here. He's going to take control with a blue chip. He'll have 1 to spend at the green. So let's see how this goes. 18, the famous 18th at Palmetto Harbor. And McAdams, he will be first to play. And he has control. He spent a blue chip. 115. Yeoman or scatter. He's neither of those. Utility, no. Moderate putt for birdie. He'll make it easy, and he could tie the lead here and put a score at -7 in the clubhouse. Needs a 1 to 4. Easy birdie. He makes it. Trent McAdams finishes at -7 with another birdie. He lights up the back 9 here. 6 birdies. That is a 29. 67 on the day, -4, 2 over on the front, and then just turns it on, pours it on. So that's McAdam started at -3, goes -4. That's a -7 score, and that is quite a round for him. Van Dyke just wants to finish. This is one you don't want to play around too much on. No real water hazard here, but he can't get control. 16. Golf cam course. It's daunting. That could be a real problem. Yeah, it's clutch putt for bogey for Van Dyke. Needs a 1 or a 2. You can't get that. Gets a red chip and he can't spend it. So let's see. That means, well, this is my modification. He can spend it. He goes from an easy to a moderate putt for bogey. And he misses that, so it's going to be a double. A double for Van Dyke. A 6 on this tough par 4. That's a tough way to end. So 1 over, even, 2 over, 37, 36, 73, plus 2 on the round. -1 final score for Van Dyke. So that's a tough finish. All right, so we can get rid of these 2 cards. McAdam's looking good for this. He's in great shape. -7 in the clubhouse. Gets to watch these guys try to struggle with these final holes. And Leonard has the nuts to do it here as far as the chips. But I don't know about Garcia and Scott. They may have to grind their teeth a little bit through this. So Trevor Nolan and course controlled 34. It's going to be golf cam course 3, par 4, cordial no, daunting yes, clutch putt for bogey for Nolan. He's going to drop out of contention. Needs 1 to 3. Well, he gets it. But that's a bogey, and that's going to be it for him. Wait, hold on. I forgot to change the card. Still, the 34 was just like that. And it was... Wait, it wasn't daunting. Hold on. My bad. The dot, the decider die was not a dot. So he... So we needed a... What was it? It was a clutch putt for bogey. He makes it, but instead it's going to be an easy putt for par, right? No, a clutch putt for par, and he makes it. So he will get a par, get the blue chip, and remain at -1. So just got a little ahead of myself trying to get through this in relatively short order. These 2 golfers here are not really a factor at this point. 3. So 16, he just knocks the tee shot at the 17th into the drink. That is what you don't want to do here at the 17th. Wanted to save the blue chip for the 18th. And instead, he gets nabbed here. So a 6 in the water, par 3, first shot. Not a cordial hole, so it's a moderate putt for bogey. He's going to hold on to that blue chip. He needs a 1 to 5. And he gets it, but Moberly drops to -2. It's going to cost him some money here if he can't figure out a way to birdie 18. So Gareth Leonard on the 16th, he just wants to get through this hole. He probably, I don't know, it would be a tough choice if he were to, needs 56, it'll be golf cam course. If he had a chance at a birdie here, 2, not a cordial hole, not daunting, easy putt for par, he'll take that. That's all he wants right now. Just got to avoid the 6s. Oh boy, that's close. Makes it. So Trenchard now. Normal 1, he'll make a birdie. So he'll play 17 first. And now we get to Garcia and Scott. Scott with a double bogey on 14. It'll be Garcia first. Garcia, he could do himself a real favor getting a birdie here. He's just got to watch out for the water at the green. And it is 24 Golf Cam course, 2 par 5. Semi-cordial with a dot. Is it a cordial hole? Yes. Clutch putt for birdie for Garcia. He is semi-gold. 1-4. It's good. And Celestino Garcia birdies 15 and puts a shot between him and McAdams and 2 between him and Leonard. Gives him a little bit of cushion and also picks up a valuable blue chip to go through 16, 17, and 18 and maybe take control and get some of the course crap out of the way. So 4, 5, 6 going straight to the green here, correct? Golfer control. 4, 5, 6 go to the green chart. Now it's not going to be challenging hold. So 4 challenging green, I mean. So friendly no, challenging no, clutch putt for par. 1-3. He's got to hope he makes it and gets rid of the red chip with the blue chip that he earns from it. 1-3. And he does, so he'll get a par. And he'll remain 3 back. It looks like he's going to need to birdie in to make it work. So no one and Moberly, and no one will go first here at the 18th. He's going to take control of the hole. 1-2-2. Duffer no, Hacker no. He gets a moderate putt for birdie. Needs a 1 or a 2, or else it'll be an easy putt for par. Well, easy putt for par. He'll make that, and that will end his round with a par. 1 over par, 36 on the back. That's a 74 for the round. Disappointing day for him. -1, right? So no one started at 4 under, 3 over par. Yeah, -1 finish for him. Ellis Moberly. And he's going to go ahead and let it ride here and see if he can improve a putt. 56 in the rough off the tee. And a 5. Is he a master? No, he's not. Difficult putt for par. He might as well use this to a moderate 1-5 putt for par. He makes it. So a 4 for him. 1 over, 2 over, 38, 74 for the round. And also at -1. That's my, let's see. 1 even, 1, 2. I must have missed Moberly with 1 here. So, okay, so here we're getting down to nitty-gritty time. Final 2 groups. Trenchard isn't part of it, but you got 3 guys here. You got Scott, who could put something together, and you got Leonard. Leonard, the 17th, he's going to use a chip to get control and see if he can maybe squeak a birdie out of here on his own. 3-6-6, par 3. Is he dynamic? No. Go to the right now chart. Right now he is semi hot with a dot. That's going to be great for him. Check 3. Is he cold? No. Easy putt for birdie. The question is, does he use the chip now? He's going to try to make this here. He's got to make it 1-4 to really have a chance. Needs a 1 through 4. Easy putt for birdie. And he makes it. That is a birdie. He gets to -7 tied with McAdams, and he has a chip to use on the 18th to try and avoid the course control. Here is Trenchard's semi-daunting 5. Roll the decider die, and it's going to be a bogey for him. All right, so Garcia and Scott. Garcia with the birdie on the last hole. He really, here on 16, He just wants a par. Just wants a par. Course controlled 15. He's in the woods. Can he get up and down out of the woods? 5 par 4 tee shot. Is he a master? No. He's going to need a difficult putt for par. Since he's in the lead, so what is this? Is a difficult putt for par? Boy, this is a tough call. You can improve it to moderate. And then you have to play one of the 2 holes off the course with a course control. Or you try to make this and hope. He's going to try to make this and hope. So the strategy here is try to hold on to those blue chips. He needs a 1 through 3, just like Leonard needed a 1 through 4. And he misses, so that's going to be at least a bogey here. So that was a difficult. Now it's a moderate putt for bogey. He gets that, but that is a 5. He will drop into a tie with Leonard, a 3-way tie, but he gets his chips. We'll see if that can make a difference down the stretch. Zephaniah Scott. Course control 11 in the bunker with a 3rd shot, so he's gonna have trouble getting up and down for bogey. A 3. 3rd shot, par 4 3. Is he chunky? Semi-chunky with the dot. He is. Oh no, a difficult putt for bogey for Scott. Needs a 1 to 3. Oh, and he misses it. That's going to be... He needs 1 to 5 for a double now. He'll get that. 6 for Scott, and he is crumbling down the stretch here. Drops to -3, and that's what happens when you don't have chips to spend on these tough holes. All right, so we're down to 18 with Gareth Leonard. He will spend the blue chip to get control of this. And he's going to see if his card is good enough to find a birdie on this hole and to maybe really put the pressure on Garcia. So here we go. 1, 2, 6. And a lot of times that's what it really comes down to, is if the golfer's got the card to do it. 1, 2, 6. Not a direct green. Is he stone? No. It's going to be off his mood. Leonard doesn't have a mood, so 6, par 4. Is he sunny? No. It's going to be a difficult putt for par. Now he really needs a 1 to 3 just to get into the playoff. Gets it. So that's a 4. He goes 33 on the back 9. A round score of 68, -3. And so he started at -4, and he gets to -7. Tied with McAdams. Is it going to be good enough? It depends on Garcia. And now Trenchard, daunting hole, and a 2. He gets a chance. Wait, daunting and a 2 is a par. So he will gain a par. For him, that is a 1 over par on the back. 36, 75. That's a +4, -4, so an even par tournament for Adam Trenchard. So the only guys left to play are Garcia and Scott. Well, Garcia still has the honor here at 17. Scott with the double bogey. He's going to take control of the hole on his own, see if he can... See what he can do here. Tied for the lead at -7. Decide or Die says no. 2, 3, 3. Par 3. Is he a hero? Semi-hero, but no. It's going to go to his mood. Garcia has no mood. 3, par 3. Is he stormy? No. Easy putt for birdie. Oh boy, does he use it now or does he keep it? The easy putt becomes a gimme if he takes this. He's going to use the chip. Gimme putt for birdie. Got to avoid sixes. Makes the putt, and he will birdie to the 17th. Go to -8. Now he just needs a par on 18. Zephaniah Scott has no chips to use. He's at the whim of the course. 15. He misses the wall. Wait, let's see. Decide or die bullet. Wind carries tee shot in the lagoon. Use the water. So no decide or die. It's going to be sand. So that's not so bad. Par 3, 5. Tee shot. Is he sandy? No. Difficult putt for par. Scott continues to implode. 1 to 3. No. Moderate bogey. Yes. And Zephaniah Scott, I shouldn't have put him up here. He's not done yet. He just continues to fall by the wayside. So now the 18th. Celestino Garcia can smell it right now. And it's not just the dead fish on the shore of the lagoon. He needs, what he really would love to see here is a 6. If he can get a 6 on the white, his day is a successful one. Can he do it? Can he navigate this final hole? Daunting, challenging green. 5 control points. Can he get it? He gets a 4. And it's a 56, means that he is in the rough off the tee. What we're going to do is we're going to mark down where he stands after this check. Rough off the tee, par 4, and a 5. Is he a master? No, he's not. It's going to be a difficult putt for par for him, so we'll hold on to that. I'm going to write this down. Difficult par. And what we're going to do is we're going to play out Scott, and we will let Scott finish this hole first. 12. He's in the bunker with his second shot. So let's play this out. Bunker, second shot for Chunky. Is he chunky? Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. He's going to make a mess of this final hole. That can't play well in the mind of Garcia. So the we re-roll. He earns a red chip too, so that's going to be even. So let's see. We're going to re-roll the white die. It's a 1. Scrambles to get on the green. Moderate putt for par. He'll make it difficult. He'll miss it. Moderate putt for bogey. He'll miss that. Easy putt for double. Oh, and he is just. That is an ugly end of the round for Scott. He ends up, so he was at one point 2 under on the back 9, even 2 over, 4 over, 5 over, a 40, 77 on the round. Zephaniah Scott started at -6. He ends up at even par. So now Celestino Garcia, no blue chips to use. He spent it on the last hole. He has a difficult putt for par. Needs a 1 to 3 or else. Well, he still would have to make the bogey putt, which would be 1 to 5. So here we go. We're shaking her up here. Can he get a 1 to 3 and win the 2018 Coastal Heritage? Oh, he misses outside the lip. Now he needs to make this so he gets into the playoff. A bogey putt. Needs a 1 to 5. And he makes that. Oh, boy. So let's see if the numbers add up. 1 even, 1 even, 1 even. A 35, 70, -1 on the round, -7. Garcia, Leonard, and McAdams will all end up in a playoff, which we will do right now. We're going to play 18 first. Nobody has any blue chips left. Oh, you know what? You know who does? After each hole, McAdams gets a blue chip. He's going to have a chance here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, so we're going to put Garcia first since he was the last to finish, then Leonard, then McAdams. We're going to do Garcia, Leonard, McAdams. Whoever comes out on top gets to go first. Whoever comes out second gets to go second. And you know what I mean? So It'll be Leonard, Garcia, McAdams. So we will just flip-flop these. So we're going to have okay, so we've got a playoff here. Garcia will follow Leonard, and then McAdams will follow him. And we're going to start with the 18th here. Tough hole. Gareth Leonard doesn't have a chip. The only guy with a chip is McAdams, who had that special result where he would get a blue chip after every hole. So it'll be 46. He's in the rough off the tee. Leonard is. And I'm going to get out the match play. Where is that thing? Here we go. Just a moment here. I'm going to try and... And what we're going to do is... Let me see. Where did I put this? Okay. We're going to do Leonard, Garcia, and let's see, what's the last? McAdams. So that will be, and then what we'll do is, I need to find 3 more that are, what was the other one? Yellow, and I need a purple. You can see here how many dice I have. Must be all the purple there at the bottom. Wow, still haven't gotten the purple. They must all be at the bottom. There's a purple. Okay. So that's how we're going to mark them on this match play. So we already rolled Leonard again. He is... Let me get rid of these dice. 46. He's in the rough off the tee. Okay, par 4, rough, off the tee, and a 2. Is Leonard a master? He is. He's going to get the wow chart. He could get a blue chip off of this. Or he will get a blue chip. Let's see. We're going to re-roll the white die. It's a 4. Gives him an easy putt for birdie, and he has a blue chip. So let's put him easy putt for birdie right here. There you go. Okay, so that is Leonard. We're going to hold him right there. Celestino Garcia does not have any blue chips. 4. So a 13. He's in the rough with his second shot, and a 4. Workman. He's not a workman, so he's going to have a moderate putt for par. Moderate putt for par. Okay, so now we've got McAdams. McAdams, he will use his blue chip to take control of this. Figures he needs a birdie here. Leonard's pretty much got one assured. 2, 4, 5. Par 4. Is he a legend? We're in McAdams now, that is. No, he's not. Oh, it's going to be a short game shot. Short game 4. Is he stone? No. He's going to have an easy putt for par. Look at this. All right, so I need to refresh my memory on how we run the match play putting. If either golfer has a safe par or birdie result from a white die 6, those are considered in the hole. Any golfer with a gimme resolves. If there's no the golfer with a more difficult putt is away, unless it's a clutch putt. All right, so the toughest putt is going to be the moderate par putt for Celestino Garcia. 1 to 5. Oh, and he misses it. That's going to be a bogey. Easy bogey putt. and he makes that. So Garcia with a 5 will most certainly be finished in the playoff. Led most of the day. All right, so now we go with the easy par putt. That's the one that's away, correct? Hold on. The success range. So the success range, the tougher putt is the easy birdie putt. So Gareth Leonard, he has an easy birdie and he has a blue chip. He can make it a gimme birdie putt with the blue chip. All he needs to do is avoid 6s. No 6s, and he is your champion, Gareth Leonard. The crowd is quiet. Can he make it? And it's in the hole. That is a birdie 3. They don't even have to finish Leonard. Or wait, no, it's Leonard's. We don't even have to finish McAdams. McAdam can't birdie this hole, so we're just going to put an X down on the score sheet. Gareth Leonard comes from behind, starts the day 2 back, and he wins the 2018 Coastal Heritage, overcoming the deficit to Celestino Garcia and Zephaniah Scott. And what a round. Round of the day goes to McAdams, a 67, 400 par round. Quite a good round there for him, but just not enough. Can't catch the break on that final hole, on that playoff hole. Even gets a blue chip to start, but taking control, he couldn't get a birdie putt. The only thing we could have done is there are some rules that say you can take a. He could have taken a moderate birdie putt, maybe 1 to 2, and maybe we should have done that, but that's kind of the way it goes. So I don't like to do these until so. I'm just going to put Gareth Leonard here in the top spot. Tourney total. So the total for the tourney, 284 would be par. So that's going to be a 277. And he will be your winner in a playoff. So I need to go and do the all the finishing touches as far as there's a bunch of entry stuff that I need to do for all the guys who the non-emerging contenders and also the players that finished far behind, come up with all the point totals and things like that. My Google Drive spreadsheet does all that for me automatically, which is great. So, but another interesting tournament. These take a while to roll, but there's a lot of suspense when you get a log jam up top, and that's what we had here. Celestino Garcia misses a putt on 18. Would have won it for him. Moderate or a difficult par putt. If he makes that, 1 to 3 chance, 50% chance, he's your winner. Instead, he just doesn't hit it well. It goes outside the hole, and it takes it to a playoff where Gareth Leonard becomes the victor, the champion of the 2018 Coastal Heritage at Palmetto Harbor. Thank you for watching. Time to do some more work here, but this will be a little bit easier since I'm not sitting here on a stool and narrating everything. But anyway, appreciate everybody's support in these golf tournaments. Didn't have, as far as I know, didn't have too many people commenting here in the afternoon portion of it, but that's okay. People are busy. Appreciate you watching it after the fact, and I hope this was an exciting finish. Some real interesting strategy choices. I don't know if all of them worked out well. I think I've had more of an appreciation for what a good golfer with a good card can do when he takes control of a hole. and I may have to start implementing a little more of that in my round. But McAdams had control of the 18th there and couldn't get a birdie putt, so it's not fail safe. But again, for Tabletop Earl, as I've said before, also almost forgot to make a shout out here. I hope he's watching all the way to the end. A guy named Charlie here gave me some feedback on my totals in my third round leaderboard. I was off with those, and I appreciate the feedback. Just got a little out of sorts there, or whatever you want to say, and just made a mistake. So appreciate the help with that. Anyway, for Tabletop Earl, I know these tournaments and the football games are long and not always for everybody, but we've pretty much gotten support from the tabletop community for all of our projects, and so expect me to get back to Phillies baseball here pretty soon. Till then, just enjoy your tabletop sports. I'm going to go off and finish up all my bookkeeping here for the tournament, and glad to get another step in the 2018 Tenacious Golf Tour out of the way. Keep moving forward and keep getting excited to get towards some of the other major tournaments coming up. The U.S. Open. We're going to do it at Shinnecock. Whether we got Shinnecock from play or not, I'll find one somewhere. Someone's bound to have one. Going to do the Championship of the UK. That's going to be at Carnoustie, one way or the other. And then the PGA Championship's going to be at Bellerive, one way or the other. So if we get there before those courses are published by play, albeit we'll do it. But if you like the game here brings a lot of excitement, especially down the stretch. I need to do some more match play stuff, but go to their website, order the game. Actually, all their games are fun. Some take a little longer than others, but if you're a number guy, kind of a number nerd like me, it's the kind of game that just really fascinates you and seems like you're really digging down into things mostly based on traits more than on pure statistics. It's fun to see the statistics come together with things that aren't just pure, I'm going to take his average and it's going to be a complete, you're going to have 30% of the chances on a card give what he's supposed to, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's not quite like that, and that's kind of neat. It makes it a little bit mysterious and kind of gives you a little less, I feel like a little less control in the way you make choices, which is all right by me, because guys on the course or on the field, they don't always have control. I mean, they've got to think on the fly and don't really have time to think about, oh, wow. I mean, maybe in baseball, but, in football, zig versus zag, that's like a split-second decision, and it can mean the difference between a 2-yard loss and a 20-yard gain. So, anyway, I was ready to wrap it up, and I didn't. Thanks for watching. Again, appreciate your support. Thanks for liking the videos and supporting our channel, subscribing to the channel, and thanks for being a member of the community. We'll see you next time. Your winner here, Gareth Leonard. I believe this is his first win on tour this season, and might expect more after the showing he put out today. So have a great one, and enjoy your sports, especially your tabletop sports. Thanks a lot.